Right, then let's enter Shoreland. Find the nutritionist residing in Shoreland. Sure. Well, we have been here before. We don't need to talk to people. There shouldn't be anything new, right? Although, we don't know if something changed. Let's talk to them all. That's the same. The same.
She laments that she may not have the money to buy more.
Yeah, I think she said that before, but okay. Right, then one more check if there is maybe something new at the Armorer, which I haven't seen yet. Maybe I missed something. No, all the same. Right, so people didn't say anything, Armorer is still the same. Let's just go to the nutrition clinic.
The sign on the door reads, "The Great Nutritionist Aureo'll." You open the door without knocking. Is anyone home, you call?
Rude.
A
Ooh,
muscular man emerges from the back.
he looks like, maybe a god in a way because of all the muscles and the feathers. Hey, ooh, this is a fox, I just realized. Oh, okay, and some potions, How do you greet him? Are you the nutritionist? Look at that toned physique. We got the wrong... No, look at that toned physique, definitely.
Praising his musculature seems to put him in high spirits. Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper diet, he explains. So why don't we enjoy a life of love and nutritional meals together?
Wait a second. You're talking to him or one of the girls? Because otherwise, weird. And no, not anyone can achieve a body like this. I can tell.
Have mercy, you think? Then immediately change the subject. You politely ask if he is the nutritionist. Indeed, I am the nutritionist Aureo'll, he answers. He says he has been studying dietetics here for many years.
Cool.
You hand Aureo'll the extract and explain that your comrade is now bedridden because of it. He stares at the extract for a long time, and then opens the bottle and laps at the liquid inside.
Okay.
That's poison, Melanie shouts in alarm. The man insists that he'll be fine with his expertise of nutrition, and insists that knowledge is power, as if that will help somehow.
Well, it could help, sure. Maybe he is immune to it, and then you can tell already just by the taste what it is.
Regardless, it seems he managed to grasp the composition of the poison with that lick, and starts concocting a nutritional supplement to counter it.
Cool.
However, he says he needs a spryfish, which has been difficult to catch lately.
So do we need to go fishing?
He needs a special fish to make the necessary supplement.
How do you reply to Aureo'll? How do you catch a spryfish? How about some other... No, how do you catch one?
When he explains that you can catch one in the surrounding sea, Ridis confidently interjects. She shows you a page from her ancient tome, which explains the ecology of the fish in detail. That book comes in handy from time to time, Melanie remarks in surprise. Aureo'll gasps as if remembering something. He says that his son went out fishing and, with a bit of luck, may have already caught a spryfish. It sounds like his son is fishing on the wharf. You decide to go find him.
Okay then. Look for Aureo'll's son near the Shoreland wharf. So this should be to the left. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Ridis' flipside story. She carries a book she has read many times before and is never happier than when she has the time to let its pages carry her away on its soaring visions of the future. Ah yeah. Okay. Well, as we are here, we can just take a look at him as well. Aureo'll. Aureo'll develops various supplements at his nutrition clinic in Shoreland, a few of which he even gave to the royal family in lieu of tax once. Or so he claims. Huh? Let's take a look. Yeah. Very buff. What about the handbag, right? A little bit too feminine for my taste for a man. But with a chain at least. If it would be a leather strap, maybe that would be better. Okay, okay. Still cool. Right. So let's find his son. He's supposed to be a... Don't tell me this is his son. No. Okay. There is the person that we're looking for.
You see a young man with his line in the water and call out to him.
Ooh.
He turns around and flexes, shouting
That's
out
his son.
suddenly,
Yeah.
"Power is power."
Okay.
Power and speed solves many things.
You stare, enchanted by his bulging musculature. There is no doubt in your mind that this is Aureo'll's son. He asks if you have business with him.
Sure. What will you say? You are the nutritionist's son? Look at that. I'm gonna do the same. Look at that tone
Praising his
physique.
musculature seems to have put him in high spirits.
It works again.
Anyone can achieve a body like this with the proper exercise, he explains.
That's the same.
So why don't we cast our needless garments aside and train together?
No?
Have mercy, you think? Then immediately change the subject.
It's totally the same.
Though you are pretty sure
Like
of the
father,
answer,
like son.
you ask the young man if he is the nutritionist's son. That I am, he answers. He introduces himself as Bruno and says he is learning to be a nutritionist like his father.
Interesting. One little IRL story. One of the dogs here close by, just a few houses over, his name is Bruno. But if you knew that Bruno is actually a... What is it? Wait. I know what kind of dog it is. Wait. He's a Pomeranian. Then you think, well, the name is not really fitting, right?
You introduce yourself, expressing to him that you are a hero on a journey and require a Spryfish to save your ill comrade. His eyes begin to sparkle the moment you utter the word hero, and he becomes engrossed in your tale. More or less grasping the situation, he regrets to inform you that he has not caught any Spryfish yet. He says that a monster has settled near their town, and its thundering roars have scared most of the fish away.
Ah.
You know Aureo'll needs a Spryfish to make that supplement.
What should we do? I know what we need to do. So, let's go for... I'm not gonna ask a question.
Hearing the despair in your voice, Bruno speaks, his words like an ember in the dark. He tells you that there is a harbor near town where fishermen gather.
We have been there too, but it was closed.
Perhaps you can find the fish you seek there.
I thought we were
You
fighting the
thank
monster.
him for the information, then head to the harbor with your comrades.
Then let's do that, sure.
Just as you are about to leave, Bruno offers to escort you there.
Can we use him in battle?
Is it a reward you're after? You are about to ask. But Melanie smacks you on the head before you can voice it and allows him to come along.
Okay, okay. Yeah, he joined our party, so we can fight with him, right? Seek out a Spryfish in the harbor northwest of Shoreland. Yeah, set up the party, sure, sure. I don't even know who I want to get rid of. Wait, let me think. It's a harbor, it's a fish, we need... Let's get rid of her. Because these two have lightning. She has lightning too, but it's a thunderstorm. It costs 3. Hers is with paralysis. That's 2. Let's go like this. Sure. So he has waterproof. Decrease water damage by 5. Okay. That is his ability. And now let's take a look at his skills. Chop, deal damage, attack herb, add 3 to all allies, attack for 3 turns. This is quite cool. Muscle herb, add 3 to all allies defense for 3 turns, and bull rush, deal 1.5 times damage. Okay, okay. Then let's take a look at his equipment. Maybe we can give him some better, dang it, some better gear. Ah, he's using some gloves. Okay. I can give him the frost mail at least. Sure. Let's do that. He has 17 defense already. Oh, let's make him... Oh, he is slow as hell. Holy shit, is he slow. Then let's give him this. Sure. He is just level 9. Well, that's not good. That's really not good. Did I level that much just by gaining 20k? Really? Well, let's take a look if we can buy him something. Interesting. We can't. This is all still the same. Okay. Right. Then, sure. Let's just save it and then make our way to the harbor, right?
Bruno looks ecstatic that he was allowed to join your party. When you ask him why, he tells you that his dream is to be an adventurer and has thus been training every day. But his father, famed in the world of nutrition, forced him into following in his footsteps.
To be honest, we should be able to level him up quite quickly because he's only level 9, right?
One desires strength, the other knowledge. Unable to see eye to eye, the two fight nearly every day. What will you ask Bruno?
How are you with the sword? You got something against armor. He actually has a sword, but he's using his hands to fight. Let's go for this. You got something against armor?
Curious about his attire, you ask why he does not wear armor. He confessed that he once wished for armor, but deemed it unnecessary after gaining so much muscle.
Okay. Okay, then we're still gonna ask about the sword. How are you with the sword?
You ask Bruno about his sword arm, saying you are something of a swordsman yourself. Bruno replies that he specializes in hand-to-hand combat, then flexes his bulging biceps as proof. Apparently, he only carries around a sword to look like an adventurer.
Okay.
In that moment, you realize something. While his passion for being an adventurer is true, he is dumber than a sack of rocks. The words "birds of a feather flock together" run through your mind, but you quickly chase them away, afraid of what that means for you.
Yeah. Alrighty, so let's go to the Barren Harbor. Scour the harbor for a Spryfish. Sure. So let's take a look around. If there's something, we have some people to talk to. There is a ship, which we might have to use. So then let's start from the top.
He has been fishing for several days, having decided not to return home empty-handed. He hopes his wife and child back in Shoreland are well.
Okay. Ooh.
The woman says she has been waiting here for days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
Well, she's pretty muscular, but I was not expecting to see a booty shot. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Muscle Maiden's flipside story. Let's take a look. Actually, we're gonna get started with Bruno. The day begins early for this aspiring adventurer. Each and every day he rises with the sun and gulps down a helping of custom supplement made by his father. Okay. Yeah, there's a big flask on his hip. Wait, this reminds me of Asterix. He also has a big flask. Well, not that big, but still, in a way it reminds me of Asterix. Funny. Okay. There she is. Muscle Maiden. I want to be cute and stylish, sure, but I really want to live happily ever after. Visions of a ring with a big old diamond on it dance in my dreams. But nobody gave me that ring. So you know what I did? Well, just look at these muscles. Aren't they cute? And they shine brighter than any diamond. Okay. Okay. Right. Cool. Then let's move on.
Lately, a monstrous roar has been disturbing the seas and scaring away all the fish. He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result. A rough-tempered piscator stands there, having just returned from fishing.
The head is way too small for the body, right?
Mar's fate rests upon this man's haul.
What do you ask the piscator? Any bites? Catch anything yet? Let's go for any bites.
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside, you see
A spryfish.
a spryfish, Bruno shouts. You ask him if you can have the spryfish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
Okay, what do you want? What do you ask the piscator? How much? Oh, come on, you schmuck. No, let's go for how much.
When you ask how much it will cost, he gives the absurd
You
price
gotta
of
be
1 million
kidding.
gold pieces.
You're kidding, right? This is so outrageous.
You're heartless, Ridis pouts.
Mm-hmm.
The man is enraged by the rude response.
Well, you were pretty rude yourself.
Just then, Bruno prances forth and shouts, "Stop right there! Your fisherman muscles are simply sublime," he exclaims. He challenges the man to a competition of muscles with the spryfish as the prize.
Are we gonna fight him?
The piscator seems interested and agrees on one condition. If you lose, you must become my servant.
Okay.
This one's all yours, Melanie says, patting you on the shoulder.
Right.
Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars, completely fired up. Your puny body is no match for mine, the piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
Yeah, we are fighting. Okay, okay. Wait, it's just him? Well, then I'm happy that I gave him some armor, right? Happenstance cast will trigger each turn during this battle. All allies recover 4 HP. Okay. Well, he was full anyways. Wait a second. 20 and 11, it's only 9. I could go for Bull Rush, deal 1.5 damage. Wait a second, 14 and 17 can only hit me with 1. Let's just go for offense, sure.
You're doing great.
Still. 19 and 17, it's fine, I think. Add 3 to all allies and enemies attack. Ah, shite. Should have attacked them. Yeah, I'm gonna attack now, I have to. It's gonna hit you like 10. Shit. Add 3 to all allies and enemies attack. Once again. I'm just gonna try and rush him down, sure. Deet. Beautiful. Nothing? It's just mean.
His victory sealed, Bruno strikes a glorious pose and shouts out, "Witness the power of power."
This is so stupid.
Defeated, the piscator hands over the spryfish to Bruno. Bruno extends a hand to the piscator, who has fallen to his knees. With a serene smile, he takes the offered hand. An unspoken friendship begins to form between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least, you hope that's what the prolonged silence between them means.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Alright, we obtained a spryfish, commonly found in the waters just off Shoreland. It looks hardly appetizing. Well, it's orange, but that's all. Deliver the spryfish to Aureo'll back in Shoreland. Wait, can I go back? I can. Good. I just want to see if I can use the boat.
As you near the boat, one of the crew shouts that you're in the way. You decide it may be best to keep your distance from the vessel.
Aww. Okay, so you can't use the boat. Right. Then, actually we're gonna take a look at his card. There he is. Piscator. This seaman prides himself on his strength and claims none in his village can best him. He trains every day in the hopes of becoming what he calls the ultimate man. Right. Yeah, the head is way too small. That looks way too small. He's got a harpoon. Okay. I like the checkered cloth, the blue one. This looks cool. Yeah, a little bit Scottish, right? So let's go back to Shoreland.
With the Spryfish in hand, you head back towards Aureo'll's clinic. Bruno looks at your group sadly, reluctant for this little adventure to end.
Should I have taken off his gear? I think I should. I don't know if he will stay. Let's just get rid of it. I think he will still stay, but better safe than sorry, right? We'll see, we'll see.
You hand the fish to Aureo'll and ask him to make you the supplement. Give me a moment, he says, then takes the fish and heads into the back.
1 hour later.
It's ready, he says, emerging from his room and handing you a bottle.
Energy concentrate. Aureo'll's homemade supplement is nutritious and flushes out monster poison. Cool.
You hope this will get Mar back on his feet. You need to get back to Unionville on the double. But before that...
How would you thank Bruno? Well, Tekia, words aren't necessary, right?
You wordlessly extend a hand to Bruno. Bruno takes your hand and gives it a firm shake. You can feel the bones in your hands splintering. You just hope Bruno has enough self-restraint not to shatter them completely.
You gotta be kidding. I took 2 damage off that.
You make a mental note never to shake hands with him again, then turn to leave.
That was cool.
But Bruno stops you and says he wants to journey with you just a little longer. But Aureo'll is quick to douse the flames of his desire. You will stay here and study, he commands. Then you leave me no choice. Bruno's expression reads as he raises both hands behind his head and...
Striking a pose, right?
Squats at hyper speed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to show this power to the world, Bruno proclaims to his father. You have much to learn, my son, Aureo'll retorts as he starts sidestepping at breakneck speed.
I can just picture an anime with these 2 characters. The one squatting for his life and the other one sidestepping all the time. So funny.
Only the sound of their labored breathing and bodies moving resonates through the otherwise silent room.
Guys, let's just leave.
You can only look on in stunned silence at the enigmatic display.
Oh, so funny. 30 minutes later. Oh.
Bruno falls to his knees, panting. This is my limit. You have grown, my son, Aureo'll says, looking no worse for wear. So are you coming with us or not? Melanie interjects, ever the blunt one. Only our muscles know the answer, comes Bruno's cryptic reply. I don't get it, Ridis remarks frankly.
Me neither.
On the condition that he study nutrition upon his return, Bruno is allowed to go with you for just a little while longer. You realize that these 2 have a very special way of talking that no one else can understand.
Alright then, make your way to the Unionville Inn and give Mar some energy concentrate. Let's just put the armor back on Bruno. And then actually we're gonna do some standard fights, just because I wanna see the rest of his moves.
Hearing yet another roar in the distance, you realize you need to get the supplement to Mar so you can investigate the sound together.
Sure. Then let's just leave and go to Unionville.
Mar lies listlessly upon the bed, looking somewhat haggard. You help Mar sit up. Drink this, Mar, you say to him gently. He weakly opens his mouth, and you slowly pour the energy concentrate inside.
There we go.
Mar abruptly bolts up and turns his head toward you with a puzzled look. It looks like Mar is all better now.
How do you express your joy? Squeal? No, bear hug.
You give Mar a tight hug. Mar mews softly in discomfort. Overcome with joy, you sob and stroke Mar's head. Melanie and Ridis watch you too with a smile. Bruno is deeply moved to see nutrition bringing a smile to others.
Mar rejoined the party. Now we are 5 people.
With this, you can finally put the happenings of that strange village behind you. You decide to take Bruno back to Shoreland, then continue your search for the dragon.
Okay, so he's gonna leave again? Then... Yeah, okay. Looks like he's gonna leave. Right. Then we're gonna take off all the equipment once more. And we're gonna actually put her back in. Sure. Although I have a feeling he will still stay with us, but... We'll see. And we're back in Shoreland.
You arrive at Bruno's house. Though he seems to want to adventure a little more, he reluctantly enters his house. You ask Aureo'll if he knows anything about the monster behind that mighty roar. He says that the creature nests atop a tower not far from town.
Ah, the lighthouse. What I thought is a lighthouse. Okay.
With that, your next destination is decided. Here, you will part ways with these two, but you owe a great deal to the Nutritionist and his son. Bruno looks at you, his eyes begging you to let him come along. What will you say?
The more the merrier. Sure. How will you respond? Help us take the dragon down. Fare you well until we meet again. Nah, actually you can join. Sure. Might be interesting to have him in the party too. Although I will not use him most likely. But I would want to have as many companions as possible. Sure.
Let us defeat the dragon together, you say to him. You are sure his power and knowledge will come in handy against the beast. And you realize with a grin, he will be so happy just to come along that he will not want a share of the reward.
Smart.
Bruno is happy he can continue the journey, but Aureo'll stops him before he can get carried away. You must stay here and study, Aureo'll says.
Why? What for?
Bruno explains that the journey thus far has taught him the splendor of nutrition, and he now wishes to travel the world to deepen his knowledge. After hearing his son out, Aureo'll suddenly removes his glasses.
Uh-huh. Golden eyes.
And in the blink of an eye, the flesh of Bruno's cheeks, pectorals, and abdomen recess. And Bruno is lifted off his feet with a dull roar. Your eyes go wide at Aureo'll's assault, which was too fast for your eyes to catch.
Okay.
Knowledge of nutrition can help save lives, but also strike down enemies, Aureo'll says softly. Wow, nutrition is incredible, Ridis marvels, not putting too much thought into the events before her. Knowledge is the true power. You tremble, never wanting to make an enemy of Aureo'll. Though Aureo'll still deems his son's knowledge insufficient, he tells him to travel the world and surpass him someday. Thank you, Father, Bruno says from the ground, moved to tears by the strength of Aureo'll's knowledge. So it comes to pass that you journey to the tower with Bruno to find the roaring beast.
Bruno joined your dragon hunting party.
Yet another colorful character.
Yeah. I think we are missing one more, right? Because there's one more slot. Journey to the tower that stands southwest of Shoreland. And another movie. In Shoreland, a strapping father and son dedicate themselves to nutrition. The father suppresses his son, claiming knowledge is power. The son resists, claiming power is power. With the aid of both, their exhausted comrade springs back to life. After learning prominent information from the father, the party heads to the imposing tower near the shore where monsters nest, to find the source of the roar that shakes the land. And what should they find there at Chapter 5, The Dragon's Tower. Oh, the dragon will be there already. Okay.